All right, so welcome back to another episode of Replay Review and Delete. I am Half Lips, and once I figure out how to get to the replays, we'll review and delete one of them. This is not the episode I meant to make, but I did replay, review, and delete a replay where I lost 7 to 8. And basically, yeah, I just lost 7 to 8, and I was like, it was a pretty bad game. Also, I was exporting a video while trying to record that video, so the frames in the video were horrible. So we're just gonna forget that video exists, because I could upload it, but there'd be no point. There's nothing for me to learn from that. I've watched the replay. I'm like, okay, not a big deal. What happens? So we're just gonna watch this replay here where I lost 3 to 4, and this was a night that I actually had good ping, so and no lag issues. So, so right there, I was caught in the corner too hard. I was in the corner too much, I guess, and the Jodu guy noticed that and just went to the goal. That's one thing I do often is I'll just like be too much in my own corner instead of near the goal enough to save anything. I knew he was going to do kind of a pinchy type thing there, so I was positioning myself towards the front post of the goal. I am sort of just doing a lot of like saves that give him possession though. Yeah, and that was a double touch over top of me that allowed him to score. He got the boost, so I'm pretty low in net here, but he also couldn't get it on his car to flick it or anything. Even here, he's sort of, okay, it was on the top of his car for a second, but I was already there. If I'd have hit that a little harder, I think it actually would have been saved anyway. This is also my first time using Fennec in like a 1v1. I didn't even previously have a Fennec, but I guess since Psyonix gave me 1,000 credits for basically for having the game back when they were doing like crates, which like based on some lawsuit regarding like gambling or whatever, I had enough credits to buy the Fennec when the Fennec came out in the item shop. And this is like the purple one or whatever. But yeah, it definitely does change how you feel about the game because it's like the same hitbox, but I like rotating. I like spinning. Spinning feels different. Aerials feel different. Just it feels different, like the control over the car, and maybe because it's more of a blocky shape, and Octane is more of like an RC car type look. Like the Fennec actually probably reflects the hitbox of the car a little better than the Octane does. And you can see some of my shots here, just like I didn't get the right touch, or that should have gone in that last thing I did, but instead I just passed it right to the opponent who was sitting on the wall there. All right, he's giving me possession, so I'm just gonna try to. I think my first touch there was a little harder than I wanted, and then following up that touch with another touch was kind of tough. I wonder if I'm like doing too much in this game or not enough. And I think when we watch Jodu's perspective, we'll see that I'm probably doing too much. Like I probably could just wait for him to try to score in my goal. Like that doesn't seem too hard to stop, that type of stuff. Then they get back immediately. Especially with the little bumps. Like, they might not get the ball anywhere good, but there's a tiny bump that just, like, moves you. Ah, okay. I remember this game now. This is the one where I just, like, I played well enough to tie it. And then, kind of right at the end, I just do the wrong thing. Like you could see the previous play, I was trying to bring it up over my goal. But once I got it up the wall, I just basically gave it like a little panic touch, which allowed the opponent to score on me. Okay, I expected him to miss that. Able to tie it up. He essentially did what I did, which is just like go for something that we're not able to do. Oh, I wish I could have gotten this right here, because I had a perfect bump on the guy. But then also, I think I panicked. Okay, right here I also got a bump on him. See, I should have been able to capitalize on both of those. However, the guy's just recovered so well. And now I'm up in the air in the corner with no boost. It's really not where you want to be. And I think I give up like a kickoff goal or something. I guess not. Each one of these situations, like, yeah, and then he faked me there, and I totally thought I had a free ball. I remember in my head being like, I've got this. This is the easiest ball, and I just jump over it. It was not the happiest moment of my life. So let's watch it from the other perspective. All right. I can see this guy. He likes like small touches to the side and stuff like that. So I'm thinking he's probably actually pretty good. That should have been a goal most likely. But I think at the beginning of these games, usually players are just trying to figure out what's the capability of their opponent, how much do they actually need to try. We try some little pinches and stuff. That was an open net that he missed. I'm also leaving him an open net there, I guess. Nice little double touch over me. He wins the kickoff, misses the boost, gets the corner boost somehow. Now he should be able to just pop this over me like immediately, and he didn't. Maybe I would have saved that. Alright, now he's like, why are you chasing that? And I'm like, cuz. Yeah, this This person's very unbothered by my play, it seems. Wave dash recovery off the wall. Tap it to the corner. Wasn't trying to score there, he was just trying to put the ball somewhere that I would have to go get it while he was getting boost. And now a few side swipes at the ball. A 50. A whiff by me. He picks up the ball and he brings it back towards me instead of into the open, so I capitalize on that mistake. Not bad. Yeah, honestly, like, it seems like this player is more used to things than I am. Either that or he looks more at ease. He's not really, wiggling about, worrying if he can get to the ball or not. Good shadowing. Misses the ball off the wall there. I missed the shot underneath him. I should have totally scored that. I had said that when it was my perspective too. And I usually do score these, it's just that if you're watching a ones replay and I lost, it's most likely the first or second game in a series. So it takes me a minute to start doing the right stuff. It's like a recalibration, essentially. He passes me the possession there. He gets the boost. No demo. I'm sure he was probably like, where's my demo? No demo. Does get the ball off the wall. Trying some air dribble or some slides, essentially. Yeah, this guy is good at keeping his momentum. Like, that was just an idiot thing for me to do there. I basically got it up there and then couldn't give it a good touch. So we would have been tied still. He takes his time with this. That was kind of neat. Sort of like a drop-down catch type thing. Haven't seen that. Trying to get around the angle to do an air dribble into my net. Can't really get him there. Gives me a free counterattack. The bump. Like, I was just in the way there, but then I obviously can't finish. Sometimes it's not as simple as it feels like. Okay, he sees that I'm over there on the left, so he's going to bring it middle or across. I have to make my way over there pretty fast. And there's the end. I just float past the ball as he leaves it alone, and he drives it easily into my goal. So there's a lesson for you, kids. If you want to lose, go into your opponent's half and attack when they are trying to bait you in. you could see from that game I did very little shadowing. I did very little, and it's kind of unfortunate for me that I was scoring because I didn't end up changing my strategy to include shadowing or anything like that. Sometimes you just try to ball chase and hope it works, and I think that's fine, but over the long term, you're not going to win all the games that you should be winning. Because people just see someone who ball chases and then goes like, oh, I don't need to do anything but like fake. So let's throw this one out. And that's it for the episode. Until next time, I'm Halflips. You can, if you like the video, like, subscribe, comment. And I'll see you next time with another replay. Hopefully one with, we can do some wins too. I haven't only been losing, like, there's some 1v1s here where I won the games. But, you know, maybe I don't care as much about these older ones. So, let's agree to disagree. And I'll see you next time before I can't talk anymore.